Hi, my name is Attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III. I'm with Disability Resolution PA in Orlando, Orange County-based Social Security Disability law firm. That's your SSI, SSDI programs. The trick ALJ question that we're going to be doing right now is question 27 of 50, which is, this is the ALJ posing the question, what were you arrested for? Right, as a trick question. What were you arrested for? So let's go through that right now. What were you arrested for? Well, could be anything. You could have been arrested for being a child molester or a murderer or theft or whatever. Certain judges don't like certain crimes. I'm going to say it again. Certain judges do not like certain crimes. Okay? It is what it is. Certain judges do not like certain crimes. There are some judges that will not give you benefits if you're a child molester. There are some judges who will not give you benefits if you're a murderer. There are some judges who will not give you benefits if you did a theft situation and it was recent. Whatever it is, there are certain judges that just won't give it to you. There are judges that won't give you benefits if you're under 50 years old. There are judges that have all these weird little unique things. So the first thing you should always ask your disability attorney is, what's unique about my judge? Well, my judge, your judge, only does this and won't allow this and da-da-da. These are important to know. Okay. So let's go into that real quick. What were you arrested for? If it's a child molestation situation, then guess what? There's going to be more questions. If it's a murder situation, guess what? There's going to be more questions because they're going to want to know, is there a PTSD claim attached to this? Is there further? How many times has this been done? How many times have you been in jail? Was the period in which you were in jail a part of the time in which you were claiming back pay and or retroactive benefits? All important questions. So the tricky part of this question is, how do you say enough without getting yourself into much, much more trouble? Without getting to the point where the judge is just going to deny you because you did a very shitty thing, which might have been recent. Now, look, everybody does stupid things, although some things are not totally forgivable, which is, for example, like the child molestation thing. And I think a lot of you know, or if you at least followed the criminal aspect of most of this law, is that most child molesters go into jail and they come right back out, and guess what? They molest more children. Why? Because it's just who they are. It's what they are, you know? They haven't found a fix for that. There's no surgery. There's a surgery that would fix that, but there's no thing that directly changes in them while they're in prison to go ahead and make them not want to do that. It just is the way it is. So, with that said, keep in mind this is a trick question because it's that knife blade point of going one way or the other way with the claim. And if you are one of those types of individuals, you better hope that it doesn't come up. You better hope your attorney is doing most of the examination by questioning. That way they can go through it and, lightly dance, sugarcoat over that section of the actual portion of the category of penal interaction. All right? My name is Attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III. I'm with Disability Resolution PA in Orlando, Orange County-based Social Security Disability Attorney. If you want more information, you want the most up-to-date information, that's fine. Shoot me an email, give me a call. Also on the 9th and every Thursday thereafter of April 2020 at 8 p.m., you can call me on the 407-279-1754 phone number. And the reason why you can call me is that I'm going to run questions with you even if you're not one of my claimants. I'm going to beat the hell out of you. You're going to call and answer with a false name, okay? And then I'm going to give you a disclaimer. You're going to say yes, and then I'm going to start beating the hell out of you just like I would in the hearing, just like a judge might, okay? The reason for this is to teach you the trick questions in actual application land known as over the phone, on speaker, on YouTube Live. That way you can even go back to it and refresh and look at what you did before and know what not to do in the future. However, of course, remember you always have to tell the truth, which will be part of the disclaimer. We'll now be going on to question 28 from here. I'll catch you a little bit later and we'll go from there. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.